Hello everyone, this is LA Noire. I have something to say about this game. This is actually a very old game. It was originally released on PS3. A couple of days ago, I saw one of my favorite YouTubers started playing this game, and I kind of enjoyed it. It has the theme that this game is set upon is very good. It kind of intrigued me, and it's kind of like GTA. It is made by Rockstar Games. It's like any GTA games without all the contents GTA have. But this time, instead of being a criminal, you're actually a cop investigating cases, and that's what I really liked about this game. It's a very fun game, although it's an old game, but it actually looks pretty nice and has a good story as you can expect from any Rockstar game. So I went ahead and bought it, and here I am streaming this game now. So without further ado, let's get into it. I hope you like this video. Let's go new. Yeah.
A city on the verge of greatness. A new type of city, based not on the man, but on the automobile. The car. The symbol of freedom and vitality. Where every man can own his own home, and have room to breathe and not be overlooked by his neighbors. A city where a man's home is his castle. A quarter acre of the dream made possible by victory. A city of opportunists. A city of dreams.
I really like the
Where
opening of
Hollywood
this
will
game.
shape the thoughts and desires of the entire planet. A city of pioneers. A city of dreamers. A city of undercurrents, where not everything is as it seems.
It's set in the 1940s.
A 20th century city that will become a model for the
I'm
world.
not incorrect.
A city that has no boundaries. That will
It's
stretch
actually
as
set in
far
the
as the eye can
1940s,
see.
Los Angeles. So you're a detective and you solve cases. It's very fun. It's very fun. It really
In the
is.
Marine Corps, you deal with the chain of command.
Upon
Mistakes get
reflection.
made, but you deal with them.
That's the
You know
first
what you're
chapter.
fighting for and that you're on the same team. But dealing with corruption is like chasing shadows. You never know whether the guy you're talking to is on the pad, or whether it's your partner, or maybe even the watch commander. So who do you trust, Cole? I made up my mind a long time ago.
KGBL calling car 14 Adam. 14 Adam, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
14 Adam, see the detective, an ambulance shooting at 6th and Industrial Street.
Okay, so I'm gonna put on the subtitles for you guys. I don't know. Yeah, it's off. So I'll put it on. I'll check other things. Sound, music, effects. Yeah, everything's up. Subtitles on. Controls. Let's see the controls. Aim assist. Hold on, high. Aim sensitivity. This is good. Yep, this is good. Gameplay. Cue music. Clue music. Let's put it on. Clue music is something like when you're investigating a case, and a scenario to be exact. You're gonna look for evidence. So as long as there are evidence, this clue music will keep running. But as soon as you find all the evidences in a scene, the music will stop, and that'll give you a hint that you have found all the evidences that could be possibly found on that scene. And I think that if the music doesn't stop, that means there is no clue. There are clues left. That's what it means. And when the music stops, it means that there is no clues left. So keeping it on auto is helpful. Clue hints, chimes, and wireless controller vibrations will indicate the presence of nearby objects. Visual. Comes over control, make the film less. No, let's not do visual. It's gonna be too easy. We're gonna keep it on. On. Action skip. Gunfight, brawls, chases, and tailing sequences can be bypassed after several failed attempts. No, must be completed under the progress. Yes, keep it. I'll keep it off. Photo mode, I'll keep it on. Display, black and white. No, not black and white. Brightness. This. Yeah, good brightness. Camera, auto motion, shake on. Yeah, everything's good. Let's get back into the game. But no.
Unit 16 William requests uniformed assistance for an evidence search. 14 Adam, code 2.
Roger. 14 Adam en route.
11825, code 6.
This is how I drive. Okay.
Here we go again. They don't request uniforms for an evidence search unless there's some kind of catch.
Ever the optimist.
From the beam of sunshine himself.
Use R1 for handbrake.
Floyd Rose, Homicide. You might back up?
Yes, sir. Phelps and Dunn, Wilshire Division.
We had a shooting took place down this alleyway. We have the Vic, Scooter Payton, a Negro male bagged up and on his way to Central Morgue. Witness says a tall white guy, our shooter, put 2 in the Vic's head and then threw his piece. I need you guys to try and recover the gat.
You want us to look anywhere in particular?
Give it your best shot, guys. The dead guy's a lowlife. I'm not expecting any miracles here.
And if we recover the weapon?
Bag it and return it to technical services.
You hurry it up, Floyd. We
I'm
got
outta
places
here.
to be.
Happy hunting.
Ooh, so we are just police officers. Those are the big guns right there.
This is a fist hump. Just going through the motions.
You're probably right. Let's just get it over and done.
All right, have it your way. We'll search right up to the back wall. If you still don't come up with anything, come find me and we'll talk it out. 2 heads are always better than 1.
So we're looking for clues in a dark alleyway. There's the clue music, like I told you.
Look at this junk.
So they said there was a gunfight.
It's not my job to pick through other people's trash. What have you got, Phelps? Anything?
I don't know.
Jesus. Cole, come take a look at this.
Yeah, let's look at. Oh my God, there's a patch of blood right here.
I tell you, I'm jinxed. I always get landed with this crap.
New
Shooter put him up
thing.
against the wall and blew his brains out.
Hell of a way to go.
Doesn't really matter how you go once you're gone.
Don't get all deep on me, Phelps. We're never gonna find it. It's a waste of time.
Oh, is it? Okay. So what are we looking for?
Ralph, there's something on the rooftop.
How the hell did you see that?
A reflection in the window. Looks like it might be our weapon. I'm gonna see if I can find a way up there.
All right. Don't hurt yourself.
So we have to find a way up there. How do we get up there? Not this way.
The gun's up on the roof, right? So we need to find a way up.
Oh, this looks promising. Yeah. I think this is it. Yes. Got it.
What kind of chumps do these homicide guys think we are?
There's the gun. Use L or drag on
Smith and Wesson.
How you doing, Cole?
Serial
Found it
S71893. Two rounds fired. And instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here. Interesting guy.
Yo, why did he left it on the rooftop?
We should follow up on this now, before the perp tries to leave town.
The music's still running, so there's definitely more clues to be found here. Bloodstain, revolver.
We have the gun, Cole. Let's take it back to Central. We could get a commendation.
Could show some initiative, Ralph, and see if we can come up with an owner.
That's a long shot, Cole.
It's a pretty fancy gun. You know a local gun store?
Sure. There's a place a couple of blocks from here.
Yeah, the music's still running, so there must be more evidence here. No, I think there's more evidence. Yeah, there's surely more evidence.
Are you sure about this? It's not really our gig.
No harm in doing some digging. The suits didn't seem to give much of a damn.
Such a little Boy Scout, Cole. You can't wait to get out of that uniform, can you?
You'd rather round up drunks and help old ladies across the road?
I'd rather get through the day without the captain's foot up my ass.
It'll be fine, Ralph. You worry too much.
But
Wake up, Cole.
Let's look in the trash cans. Anything there? Not sure, but
Wake up, Cole.
so the victim was brought here, shot. Then the guy went up to the rooftop and left the gun there. Where did it left through? The trash cans.
Wake up,
Seems
Cole.
irrelevant. It doesn't appear to be connected.
No, it does not. What is this?
Circumstantial.
Wake up, Cole.
Can you stop saying that? Like, I'm awake, okay? Shut up. What's here?
Wake up, Cole.
Shrink says the mind is the final frontier. Okay, so
Dr. Fontaine,
we have footage.
could I have a word?
Of course, young man.
I really enjoyed your lecture, Doctor. Psychiatry seems to have a tremendous amount to offer.
Why, thank you. I'm always happy to receive acknowledgement for my work. The mind is the last great mystery in medicine. Are you thinking of specializing, Mr.
Sheldon, or Courtney Sheldon. I'm only in second year, Doctor. They fast-tracked me a year because of my experience during the war.
Ah.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. Battle fatigue and collapse under duress. Can it be helped?
I would say yes, given the right set of circumstances. Trauma forces the mind to close down, retreat in on itself. We try to find ways to unlock the mind again through a combination of therapy and drug treatment. Hypnosis and therapy are powerful tools in the right hands, Sheldon.
I've been to visit some of the guys at the VA hospital. A good friend of mine, he's so far away. It's like he's wandering around.
We went through a lot together.
Yes, Doctor.
Give me his details and I'll make a prognosis. I have a number of clinics in Los Angeles, Courtney Sheldon, and your penance, for your friend's help, is to come and work at one of them in your spare time, with what little spare time a medical student has. Is that a deal?
Is it ever? I can't thank you enough.
I'm not promising a cure, Courtney. I want you to remember that. Every physician has patients that he cannot hope to cure, for whom he can only smooth the path to death.
That was cold. Who is this guy?
Wake up, Cole.
And this guy again screams, "Wake up, Cole! Like, shut up! I got this, bro." Alright, so there's this bottle.
This doesn't pertain to the case.
If it doesn't, then it doesn't. The man said it. So, do you hear any music? No music. Okay, that's good. So, we found all the clues. So, let's just get out of here. Do we run or do we walk like a gentleman? Nah, I prefer running. I'll drive. How do you get in? Triangle? Yes, triangle. Just like GTA. To remind you, this is actually a Rockstar game. The same developer company that makes Grand Theft Auto games and Red Dead Redemption games. Gun store. Set as destination.
Next right.
You can drift, alright.
Go straight.
Come on, let me through. I'm a very aggressive driver in games, just only in games. Let's not crash our car.
At least switch the siren on.
How to do that?
Take the next left.
Oh, that's a siren. It's L3. No, there's an emergency, so I think we should better put it down. Sorry, I'm in your way. I'm sorry. Alright. Do we turn on that siren or... No, let's just keep it off. Easy, sorry. Sorry guys, sorry. So this is the place, huh? So we get inside.
Officers Phelps and Dunn. Can you tell us anything about this gun?
Smith & Wesson, Model 27, registered Magnum. Chambered for .357, nickel-plated with pearl grips. Same gun used by General Patton.
You're not suggesting he's the owner?
No, I'm not.
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
I ought to. I sold it. You know, this piece will stop a rhino. These babies Our only available special order. Here's my Smith & Wesson order book.
You mind if I take a look?
Be my guest. This is about something bad, right?
So.
Model 27 with pearl grips, Cole. You see it on there?
Model 27 with pearl grips. Model 27. That's 27. That's checkered walnut grip. No, that's no walnut grips. No. Model 27. Model 27. Pearl grips.
We're in luck. Errol Schroeder.
Errol Schroeder.
203 South Glass Street. Ordered the gun in February 46. Thanks, you've been a big help.
Anytime. Always happy to help out the LAPD.
So we're off.
Do we call it in?
Let's see if he's at home. Owning the gun doesn't prove he pulled the trigger.
Okay. In for a penny, in for a pound.
Sure
Either way,
does
Gunga
not.
Din.
So let's go and meet this guy. Errol Schroeder. Yep. Set as destination. Current destination. So we take a left. Next left. Where to now? Go on the 3rd Avenue.
Now that wasn't so hard, was it? Just because we're in uniform doesn't mean we can't use our initiative.
I guess so. Seems a little too good to be true. One-of-a-kind murder weapon bought locally using a real name? If Schroeder's our shooter, he's no criminal mastermind.
Most of them aren't. That's why they get caught. And 2 out of every 3 crimes are done on impulse.
Another fact from the Phelps Encyclopedia of Thin Air.
There you go.
You really are full of it.
Can we bust through here? I'm not really sure, but I'll try.
Look out!
No. That'll not work. Nope. We totally busted our front bumper right there. Yep. Where to now? Let's go back. Can't use the streets. I'll take the right. We're doing a lot of city damage. Busted our front bumper. There is a... we gotta take that.
George is en route to 496 Broadway. Do you have another assignment there, Central?
This should be our way. I really hope it is. Yep, this is it. This is what you call a flyover, right? There's a lot of driving in this game, huh? Almost crashed into that guy. We're here. This is the apartment. Schroeder's apartment. Someone's watching my stream. Thank you, whoever it is. Let's cross the street. Safe and sound. Always be careful when crossing streets, guys. Never rush it. Now you can rush. Gold handle doors allow you to enter. Inspect a mailbox to learn your suspect's residence number. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, no. Okay. So number 2 is Schroeder.
Apartment 2.
Number 2, okay. Like, these are very neat ways to find where suspects are. Like, the mechanics in this game are very, very developed, despite this game being very old. So this is apartment number 2. Let's get in. Yeah, let's knock at the door first.
What do you guys want?
I'm Officer Cole Phelps. This is Officer Dunn, Wilshire Division. You're the owner of a Smith & Wesson Model 27, nickel-plated with pearl grips?
I might be. What of it?
Then you'll be surprised to know that Scooter Payton was murdered tonight with your gun.
You're out of your mind. Scooter? He works for me. I have that gun here in my drawer. What the fuck is going on here?
You're under arrest, Schroeder. Cuff him, Ralph.
No way. You're not taking me down for this.
Whoa, we're having a fist fight, huh? Hold L2 to
ready,
roll.
tough guy? Huh?
That was a very bad move, Schroeder.
Square to dodge and X to punch. Oh.
Ralph, you all right?
We took
I'm
this
fine.
guy
I
out.
hardly felt it. He's lucky he caught me off guard.
Yep, he's
Keep an
very
eye on
lucky.
him, Ralph. I'm going to take a look around.
Oh, another crime scene. Let's have a look at this. What is it? Andy, Roseberry, Somers, Frank. What is it? These are dates, numbers, and names. Let's see. Lloyd Rose.
List of names and a series of numbers. Floyd Rose's name is in this book.
Phelps, we can come out of this all bright and shiny with a commendation. Or stick our schlongs in a hornet's nest. Call it in, partner. And leave the book where you found it.
Officer Phelps, badge 1247, requesting.
Okay, so we're gonna investigate. I'm gonna investigate first. What is this? This is a train. This is Phelps? Yes, this is Phelps. And Spartan.
You dumb fucking sons of bitches, get in this line now before I lose my temper.
Excuse me, Sergeant, but...
Excuse me? Fuck you. You say another word and I'll break your fucking head and have you in the brig.
Some of us are here for...
I know why you're here, asswipe. I'm having a bad day, Private. Some people don't seem to want to get on this bus.
I didn't ask for your help.
He didn't ask for your help. Can you believe this guy? Who are you two? Abbott and Costello?
We're here for OCS, Sergeant.
So it's the three fucking stooges and you're here for OCS. God help this fucking country
guy?
and the USMC. The Japanese will do the world a favor and kill you quickly. All three of you are on report. What are your fucking names?
Phelps.
Kelso.
Merrill.
Any other gentlemen for OCS? OCS is at Elliott. You take the Camp Elliott bus over there. This bus is for MCRD. This bus is for men who want to fight.
What's wrong with that guy? Armed
Well, you
and
picked the right
dangerous.
place, Cole. A city that needed an honest cop like a thirsty man needed water. You'd heard the stories, but you weren't interested. You were here to fight the good fight, solve cases, right wrongs. But the force is like politics. There's no sitting on the fence. You have to choose sides. A brown paper envelope or a Greyhound ticket to Palookaville. It could only ever end one way.
All units to 211 in progress and shots fired at Westlake Savings and Loan, 1415 West 3rd Street. unit to handle identifying code 3.
We'll take that. It's only a couple blocks from here.
14 Adam calling KGPL. We'll handle the 211.
Roger that, 14 Adam. Be advised, suspects are armed and dangerous.
Roger KGPL. 14 Adam en route.
Subdue robbery suspects. New objective. Let's get this. There's a roadblock. What is there? There's a roadblock. Doesn't matter.
Make it quick, you guys. The cops are here. We gotta move it.
Oh shit! What are they shooting at? Okay, they're a bunch of robbers, but very dangerous robbers. Ooh, that's a body. Hold R1 and use those ones. Take a shot for nothing. Oop.
Stay in cover!
Why is nobody covering? Weapons on the ground, now!
Try for the front door. Keep your goddamn head down. Use the cover, Phelps. We don't know how many are in there. Take it slow. Backup will be here soon.
LAPD, put down your weapons. The bank is surrounded. I'm offering you a chance to...
chance, copper. Come any closer, we'll cut you in half.
Woo. Stay down.
Let's do a headshot. Yep, we got him. There's our next guy. Fuck you. Shoot on the leg and he dead.
That's it? We got them all? I think we got them, Cole. Should be all clear.
Well, we got him.
Lieutenant Hopkins says anytime you reach for the shotguns, you're either going to end up dead or wearing a citation. So I guess...
It's okay, Ralph. You did well in there. I'm glad you had my back. Man couldn't ask for a better partner.
So far, so good. But what are these flashbacks?
This kind of opportunity comes along once in a lifetime, Hank. I have to grasp it.
You have to survive at first, Cole. Here are the veterans. The Japs love to shoot officers.
If I can make a name for myself in this war, my future...
Thinking of taking on a company of the Emperor's finest single-handed? You don't seem the Sergeant York type to me.
When I need your opinion, Kelso, I'll ask for it.
They talk about officers like you in boot camp, Cole. They call it the Custer syndrome. Guys who go around dreaming of fame and glory and getting all of their men killed in the process.
Our duty is to lead, Kelso.
And their duty is to die for your wonderful future?
So he was in the war with Japanese.
Cole Phelps and Jack Kelso. With some people, it's as simple as chemistry. Two guys who should have been friends, but their personalities got in the way. Phelps, a good guy, wound way too tight. And Kelso, a quiet man who could never walk away from a fight.
Well, it's a shame you don't like to talk about it, Cole.
Ralph, friends who want to stay friends don't discuss religion or politics. And in my case, you can add the war to that.
I know that bum. Wendell Bowers. I put him away before. He jumped parole. Get after him, Phelps. I'll head him off in the car.
Wendell Bowers! Stop! LAPD! You can go screw yourselves.
Oh.
Why, you! He's hiding in the alley!
There's our car.
Bowers! Hold
Hold it right there!
Where is he gonna go?
Stop now or I will shoot!
Oh.
I won't tell you again, Wendell.
Jesus, Dunn! Watch your fire!
You don't want to do this, Wendell.
No. Where are you going? Where are you going?
Get down from there right now.
Oh, so I'm not doing any of this actually. I'm just pushing L and R2.
Give it up, Wendell!
Stay the hell away from me!
Oh, he's a good climber. Let's go.
There's no way I'm going back inside. I've done my time.
It's over, Bowers!
You assholes already screwed me once.
Why are we chasing this guy? Like, I'm sure he did something.
Give it up, Bowers! There's nowhere left to go!
Me, as a player, am not aware of it. Oh, that
Looks
was
like
bad.
we've got the place to ourselves.
Asshole. You think you're gonna have a brawl and beat me, loser? Fuck you, man. Taking punches. Yep. That's how you do it.
How you doing, Wendell? Your parole officer's feeling lonely. He's got a hole in his life for an asshole like you. You can make it up to him in 10 years' time. Watch your head. This hump will be back in the Iron Hotel by tomorrow night. Nice work, Cole. You run track in high school?
Maybe. Who knows?
Part of the
another
tradition of the
flashback.
Marine Corps and being an officer in the Marine Corps is the ability to make tough decisions. The right decision is not always the popular one. The right decision will get the men you care about killed. These ratings and your ability to give them frankly and truthfully directly affect your chances of successfully becoming a Marine officer. Candidate Phelps, you have the floor. Esprit de Corps, Merrill, 10. Franklin, 8. Weiss, 8. Donahoe, 6. Kowalski, 6. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 2. Leadership, Donahoe, 8. Franklin, 7. Merrill, 6. Kowalski, 6. Weiss, 5. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 1. Candidate Kelso.
I'm sorry, Captain, but I joined the Marine Corps to fight the enemy, not get involved in the schoolboy chicken shit.
Kelso, in my office, now!
Ah, shit. He fucked up. Buyer beware.
For every cop, there's the case that makes you. Gives you that leg up. Gets you recognized as the shining new star in the squad. The case that you solve that shows that you have the gumption, the gung-ho, the get up and go to make you stand out from your average rank-and-file patrolman. This could be the one, Cole.
Oh, we hear some shooting here, boys. Oh, someone's dead. Holy shit.
LAPD, could you stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
Yep. He probably
Okay,
did.
stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people.
Hey, Cole. You got here quick.
My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on. You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment.
So we're in the traffic, and this.
Everybody stay back. Let us do our job.
Broad daylight, crowded street. Now I've seen everything.
So we can go left, to up, to right, and tummy part. Let's check the head. Let's check right. Nothing's here. Let's check left. Nothing here. Let's check his coat. Yep. There's a piece of paper. What does it say? Bank of Arcadia. Name C. Galetta. Address apartment. Alright. Article pearl earrings. Oh, is it a jewelry shop? Payments made? Yo, that's a lot of money. Layaway ticket now.
C. Galetta. Layaway receipt. Pearl earrings. Made out to Bank of Arcadia.
All right. Yes, it's a dead person.
Anything in this part? Nope. The music's still running. What is this? Oh, are these bullets?
Shell casings. These look like 32s.
32 millimeters. Music's still going. What the fuck? Do we talk right now? I think there's more evidence. Oh no, there's a gun.
Come on, I got friends who work at the exam. How about $50? Exclusive.
FN Browning. Serial number 01138. Might need to run it by a gun store.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here. This guy in the crowd thinks he saw something, Cole. You better take a statement.
Do we get to do that? We're just a traffic.
Don't you people have anything better to do?
Sir, I'm Officer Phelps. What exactly did you see?
I heard the shots. I thought it was a car backfiring. I saw a girl run at the shoe store.
What?
Speak to the witness before homicide arrives, Phelps. And if you think she's lying, don't be afraid to get forceful. Verbally, of course. And don't accuse her of anything without proof. Lawyers love that shit. And if you're sure she's straight up, try the general approach. See what you can coax out of her.
Okay. So this is the part where you interrogate a suspect. And you have to actually know whether she's lying or not.
Can I help you, sir?
You have to interrogate, you have to get the information
I'm
out.
Officer Phelps, miss. I'm here about the shooting. Did you know the victim?
He was my boss, Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage's first name.
Everett.
And you are?
Galleta. Clovis Galleta.
Oh, so this is the one who made the payment. Alright, eyewitness account.
Do you think you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
Something. So I don't know. Like this, if you mess this up, you can either be a good cop, a bad cop, or accuser or something. But I don't have any proof or evidence against her to accuse of anything. So if you have to be a good cop or a bad cop, but if you mess this up, you're not gonna get the answers. You're not going to get the answers, and that's gonna leave you. I don't know. It's gonna leave you incomplete. You cannot redo it, but I think she was lying. Yeah, she was kind of looking away from me, so I'll go being a bad cop.
I'm having a hard time believing that, young lady. Do you want to be taken to a police cell?
You're hardly any older than me. Don't you dare talk to me that way.
A man is dead, Miss Galetta, and it's a criminal offense to lie to a police officer. I ought to take you downtown.
Get out. Get out right now. Send in one of the other policemen if you must, but I won't say another word to you.
Ah, shit. No. Fuck.
We have the murder weapon?
No murderer. Girl saw it all, but she clammed up on me. We could trace the gun.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Tate, maintain the perimeter.
We messed up our first interrogation. Shit. It's very hard. I tell you, it's very, very hard. Let's... Ah!
Watch it!
Woo! We failed. Let's go.
What did I tell you about going too hard on the witness? She's a store assistant, not a prisoner of war.
Is that supposed to be funny?
I'm just saying that sometimes you need to pour some sugar on these broads. A little bedside manner can go a long way.
And since when are you the expert? We got the murder weapon, didn't we?
You shouldn't dole it out if you can't take it, Phelps. She was a looker, though. Tell me I'm wrong.
No wonder you're suddenly so obsessed with bedside manner.
Yeah, this guy's... Whoa, why are you running so... Why are you driving so fast? Is this where you're supposed to be? Yep.
Officers, what can I do you for?
Officers Phelps and Dunn, sir, Wilshire Division. We need you to trace a serial number.
Sure. What's the make and model?
FN Browning, model 1922. The serial number is 01138.
You don't say. Well, I didn't sell it. Europeans love them, but it's pretty rare you find one over here. Although I did have one in here a couple of weeks back.
Remember the owner?
Yeah. Caillou. Edgar Caillou was his name. Thing looks like it'd never been fired, but he brought it in here for cleaning anyway. Then he bought a box of cartridges and he left.
Do you know where we can find Mr. Caillou?
Told me he was on his lunch break. Said he worked at Hartfield's jewelry store just up on Broadway.
Thanks for your help.
New clue. New objective. Investigate Hartfield's jewelry. Where is it? So let's enter the vehicle first.
Officer 103 MD.
Officer, can I interest you in a new watch?
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Caillou?
No. Mr. Caillou is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Okay.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
Shit, this is Kalu.
Kalu, get back here!
God damn it all, I asked them to hold the mayo.
God damn!
2 club sandwiches.
Thank you, waitress.
Too late, Kalu! Stop or I will shoot!
Whoa. This guy just said.
Edgar Kalu, you're under arrest for the murder of Everett Gage.
Now, why would you do that?
The case that makes you and the case that breaks you. The one you never solve. The one that keeps you awake at night. The case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage. The case that keeps you propping up a bar as you relive the what-ifs, the might-have-beens, the half-leads, and the half-truths. The case that other cops murmur about whenever you walk past. The case you never, ever discuss.
God's mill may grind slowly, but it grinds finely, son. I hear it's you who nabbed our malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, Boyle, I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am, young Phelps.
Whoa.
You've only been with us a short time and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from. But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation. Takes a certain animal cunning, lad. Do you think you might be ready for that?
Yes, sir. I think I am.
Good man. You need many things for a conviction, young Phelps. A motive, opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a confession. If you fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter. How are you feeling, lad?
Fine, sir.
Very good. The evidence is overwhelming. May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil. Bring me a confession, young Phelps. This is your chance. Don't fail me.
I'll try not to do that. So we're getting a promotion.
Has my
here,
lawyer
boys.
arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
Questions. Review evidence. There was shooting, layaway voucher, shell casings. Okay, Finn Browning handgun, murder weapon service. Shh. Okay. So question shooting incident.
Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
Yeah, fuck your lawyer, man. You shot a dead guy and you're trying to run? I'll not be a good cop.
You blew a man out of his socks over an empty grudge, you son of a bitch. Do you think I have sympathy for you?
That's the way. Keep needling me. Try the rough stuff, and my lawyer will be making an official complaint. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps. Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
Oh, shit.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu.
Oh, we're doing it again.
You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
Okay, so being the bad cop isn't always the best idea, I'd say.
Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
Use notebook. Do we have evidence? Yes, we do have evidence. Accuse.
You deny owning a Browning pistol, serial number 01138.
I owned a gun, yes, but it was stolen in a burglary a couple years ago. You can't prove I used my gun on Gage.
That is true.
You had the gun cleaned and bought a new box of ammunition. The store owner remembers you and where you work.
Is that so? It's amazing what the nebbishes will recall when it suits them.
Possible religion. We got it right. That's good.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Gage was a Jew hater. Get it off your chest.
Gage and his kind are pathetic. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps. Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
Ah, shit. We're getting blocked upon by this guy and we're failing. So much disappointment.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
Okay,
Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
Sure thing. Let's do what you did before. We're gonna accuse him, show him the evidence.
You deny owning a Browning pistol, serial number 01138.
I owned a gun, yes, but it was stolen in a burglary a couple years ago. You can't prove I used my gun on Gage.
You had the gun cleaned and bought a new box of ammunition. The store owner remembers you and where you work.
Is that so? It's amazing what the nebbishes will recall when it suits them.
Aha.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy putt snatcher? You and that stump Gage!
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Edgar Kalu, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Everett Gage. I respect your beliefs and your right to hold them. I hope for your sake the jury can commute to murder in the second degree. May God have mercy on you, sir.
May God have mercy. This guy's is very not like.
Masterfully done, Officer Phelps. It is just Officer Phelps. Isn't it, lad?
Yes, sir.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs heroes. A shining, honest face the public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent for unwavering justice. Back to your duties for now, boyo. But here's a piece of advice. Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed. You'll be needing them.
Okay. So it looks like we're getting a promotion, huh? That guy really didn't want to say all that, the suspect. He regretted it a lot. Police Academy. Trophy earned. The driver's seat. Yeah, that was a next chapter. We're done the first chapter. That was actually we were traffic officers. Now we have been promoted to being a traffic detective. So new cases are gonna come. Those were the first cases. Those were the first few chapters of the game. There's a lot more to come. It's already been a long video. I'll not stretch it any further. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you liked it, hit the like button. If you want to see more videos of this channel, then please subscribe. I'll be seeing you in the next video. Peace.